moving on to my Twitter fights. We'll bring up this illustration by Kaiser of what I do on Twitter, which is telling people, go ahead and try to take my fucking opinions from me. These guys have been arguing with me for like 3 days. They restarted a fight that we had previously. So, I do a lot of paid artwork for Cougar, who is a voice actor on the YouTubes. And he's a cool dude. I've actually met him in real life. We met up in New York last year. It was fun. So, he has a lot of clickbaity thumbnails. You know, sometimes there's furry boobies. Oh my god. So, he's known for voicing a character named Tabby in Friday Night Funkin'. I was never in the fandom, so I don't know any of the drama. All I know is somebody was working on a new mod for Tabby, and they wanted Cougar to voice it, and they wanted Cougar to direct it. And a bunch of drama was happening behind the scenes. So I had COVID. I was missing my weekly paycheck from my day job. And I was working on a thumbnail for Cougar, and I sent it to him when I finished it. And he tells me, Sai, I'm sorry, we can't use this now because Jake Neutron is telling me it's too sexual for YouTube. And I was like, what the fuck does Jake Neutron have to do with any of this? So apparently Jake Neutron was hovering around this project he wasn't even involved in, and encouraging these people to try to tell Cougar what he is allowed to do with his own channel, because they're all working on a project together. Do you want to see what the thumbnail was that was apparently so bad? It was just way too sexual, you guys. So this is what Jake Neutron thought was just far too sexual for YouTube. The pose was his problem. We offered to put like a 4Kids style swimsuit over her, and he said no, the pose is too sexual. The 1940s pinup pose was too sexual. So Cougar eventually walked. He just walked from the whole project. He said, fuck this. I'm not dealing with you people anymore. And I encouraged him. I said, no, this is bullshit. They think they can tell you what to do with your own content just because you're working on an unrelated project with them. But I was ready to let all that go. I was ready to let it all go. Even though he fucked me over directly, wasted my time, and possibly, you know, could have lost me money. Though Cougar's a class act, so Cougar paid me for the thumbnail anyway, even though it wasn't used. But then, a little while ago, Jake decides he's gonna air all this dirty laundry out, and he's gonna boost, like, some 15-year-old kid making a canceled document on Cougar that isn't even accurate. He's gonna share that to his 90K followers. So these three guys have been fighting with me for the last few days about how Cougar's thumbnails are bad because they're NSFW and they're marketed toward children because they're bright and colorful and because children like Poppy's playtime. So clearly Cougar is targeting children and trying to make them porn addicts with underboob, I guess. Well, see, that's the thing. I've been trying to explain to these morons. In fact, okay, you know what? I'll show it to you. I can show it to you right now. I'm going right into the back end of YouTube so you can all see how this works. In the settings for your channel, you can choose, no, my channel is not made for kids. I never make anything for kids. Do not aim my stuff at kids. And on every single video you upload, you have to pick whether or not the video is for kids. And if it's for kids, it goes on YouTube Kids, where there's no comments. You know? My argument has been, parents need to supervise their children on the internet. And they just keep telling me, you're shifting the blame to parents because you want to get away with drawing Pomni underboob. Yeah, these people also seem to think NSFW means porn. Even though NSFW just means not safe for work, which means it's just would be very awkward to be caught looking at work. Yeah, not safe for work means your coworkers will judge you, not that it's like fucking porn. So I wasn't even gonna talk about this until this guy literally sent me a manifesto. So this guy with a whole 6 followers on Twitter has been threatening me that I'm shooting myself in the foot for defending Cougar and for drawing things with boobs for him. Like he's going to take me down just like he's taking Cougar down. This guy is the most delusional motherfucker. And like when he sent this to me, I said, "Oh my god, you're just giving me content." Anyway, let's switch to some more appropriate music for this. Oh no, not someone telling me I'm not allowed to call them out on their BS and behavior. I'm so scared. Whatever should I do? Wah, LOL. Trust me, I've faced several people like you. I know what to expect. Also, I'm not a gross scumbag like you, Psy, and unlike you, I don't align myself with the content farmers who lures kids in by using NSFW thumbnails in their content just to get a shit ton of views, all for the sake of money, which is what you've been clearly doing as you're clinging onto Cougar's boot as if he's a full-on saint that has done nothing wrong just because on how much he pays you, when Cougar himself clearly knew that what he was doing when making those thumbnails and that type of uncomfortable content. In fact, Cougar's taking advantage of it. Smart business, honestly. Get kids hooked on porn early, so when you and the other artists open 18 plus Patreons, these kids are already addicted and will steal mommy and daddy's money for it. Evil genius! It's kinda weird how you would try so hard to make your logic work in your favor, yet it fails at the same time as you're defending Cougar's actions. Don't you think so, Psy? I'm guessing we should take a 10 out of 10 parenting advice from you then, cause if so, you're doing a horrid job at it. We all can see the bullshit you're spewing here. Now tell me, Psy, by that logic alone, are you sure it's not you who's the brat stomping their feet? I can't with these people. Like, again, I get into a lot of fights on Twitter. It's just kind of what I do. I mean, you all know me. I like to yell at things. I like to bitch about things. I like to fight people. I'm not gonna even hide it. He calls people in because I need a talking down to. He needs their help putting me in my place. Like, who do you think you are? His whole problem is that he called Cougar out, quote unquote, and then Cougar didn't do what he wanted. This is the same argument he's made about 20 times now. Like, every single time he thinks he can just say, but it's NSFW, but it's NSFW, but it's NSFW. Like, that's gonna change my mind somehow. You know, whenever he said, bro, I don't see anything wrong with NSFW, clearly. I had said to him that Poppies isn't even rated by the ESRB, but apparently I was wrong about that, and he informed me that it was, in fact, rated 13+. And then I pointed out to him, well, 13+ is still a T rating. So yeah, Poppy's playtime is still not appropriate for young kids. So why the fuck is it any content creator's problem if a kid plays it and likes it and wants to look at stuff of it online? You know, it's not my problem. It's not the game maker's problem. It's the parents. The parents should be watching their fucking kids and supervising what their kids do online. And yes, I understand that some parents are very digitally illiterate and don't watch their kids close enough. But again, not my problem. I am not responsible for other people's children, especially if they're strangers. I keep asking people, okay, where is your energy for family vlogging channels that exploit their children for money and directly harm them? Where is your energy for parents who allow their young kids to film themselves for TikTok where they get approached by predators? Why aren't you spreading awareness about parental control tools or internet safety if this is really what your problem is? Which I know it's not. Their problem is they don't like Cougar. They want him to be canceled, and the only way they can think to do it is say, well, his thumbnails are harming children, and you know, pedo hunting is really popular right now, so all you have to do is call somebody a pedo and you instantly cancel them, right? Yeah, like, this is literally their logic, you know? It's so stupid. Well, let's look at some of the thumbnails he thinks are so fucking bad. So let's see. Bobby Bear Hug with tits is apparently very egregious. They've shown this one a lot as one of the bad ones. And this one's hell of a boss, so... This one is Poppy's Playtime, which is not for kids. It's 13 plus. Poppy's Playtime, not for kids. Tabby and Nakuza, who are Friday Night Funkin' mod characters. The female version of Hell's Greatest Dad, which is, you know, Hazbin Hotel. So, Poppy's Playtime, also, I drew this one. They kept bringing up this one, too, as somehow really, really bad, I guess because the characters have a hint of breasts and hips, because I drew them in more of a furry style. Let's see, this one is Smiling Critters, and I also drew this one, by the way. And yes, I was trying to make it look like an anime beach scene, because I thought it was funny. Then Hazbin Hotel again, and then Poppies again, and Poppies again, and Poppies again. Like, this one isn't even, like, fucking sexy. And then these, which they've also brought this one up a lot, which I also drew. I don't even see what the fuck they think the problem is with this one. And then Poppies, and then Hazbin Hotel. I almost said Hell of a Boss. And then Poppies, and then Hazbin Hotel. And then Poppies, and then Hazbin Hotel. So, but we're marketing toward kids, everybody. We're totally marketing toward children, apparently. Even though older teens and adults clearly love this shit, because look at the views it gets. You know, there is a demand for this sort of thing. People like to furryize characters. They do it all the fucking time. It's the internet. Get used to it.
Everyone listen up. Sai here supports Cougar's content farming.
Look! It's one of the retards I was arguing with in the chat right now. Hi, Toppy! Oh, should we look at your tweets while we're here? Oh, Toppy, be my guest. Talk in the chat about what your exact fucking problem is. Let's go to old Toppy's account. See what this guy's been up to. These types of people want power. They have no power or control in their life, and the only way they can get it is by bullying teenagers on Twitter with their fake progressive bullshit.
I'm standing up to this MF.
Oh, you're standing up to me? That's adorable. For what? Drawing boobs online? Hang on, maybe this will scare him away. Boo, Toppy. Boo. Look, under boob. You're too young to be looking at that because you're 17. You're gonna get a porn addiction. You better run away now. I'm zooming in on the boobs. You better run away before it warps your young mind. Oh, I knew the stream was gonna be fun. Oh yeah, and you're one of these people. You're one of these fucking stupid ass people. Hey guys. Hey guys. Did you know that if you draw furry versions of the FNAF animatronics or the Smiling Critters characters, you're sexualizing dead kids? Did you know that? Isn't it fun when people just say that out of context to make Cougar sound as bad as humanly possible? Even though the FNAF animatronics and the Smiling Critters are both fictional characters within their own universes. Here he goes. He's making the same exact arguments in chat that he was making on Twitter. Isn't that hilarious? Oh no, let him stay. It's fun. Yeah, as Kaiser was pointing out, even if you want to make that argument, they died decades ago, so they'd be adults technically now, wouldn't they? It doesn't matter, bro. People see, like, a furry design, and they want to, like, furryize it, and maybe make lewds of it. It's the internet. Welcome. So you told me to refresh your page? Why? What did you say? I'm refreshing it. Oh, I'm blocked. Oh, no. I can't make fun of your tweets anymore. Or you know what else I can do? Because I was going to do some Lily slander anyway, and I do have Firefox open for my ban evasion there. And all I have to do is zoom in far enough that you can't see my username on this, and then we can just look at your posts again. Wouldn't that be funny? Oh, there we go. Now we're back. So let's see what else you're talking about. Kiddo, I have been on the internet for a very long time. I mean, should we look at your favorites? Oh, here's the original post I was trying to find. So, despite everything, despite Cougar not having to give in to these people, not having to do anything they fucking say, he still made a concession that he was now going to put parental advisory, stuff on his videos. But that's not good enough for them. It's not good enough that he has parental advisory warnings or that his channel is marked as not for kids. That's not good enough. He has to stop making sus thumbnails entirely because these 3 random people said so. And if he doesn't, he's a bad, bad man. Yes, it's clickbait. Of course it's clickbait. We know it's clickbait. That's how you survive the fucking algorithm. Alright? Be gone, child. Do the boobs not scare you?
Do you guys not see the logic here?
Toppy, you're only 17. You're underage. You shouldn't be looking at sexy cat boobs. You shouldn't be on the stream. My stream is marked as not appropriate for kids, Toppy. Why are you here? Oh, good shot. Again, the game is teen rated. Cougar's channel is not aimed at kids. Cougar now has parental advisory markings on the thumbnails like you wanted. What the fuck more do you have to complain about? Nothing. What you really want is for him to just be gone because you have some weird parasocial vendetta against him. Keep giving me engagement. You go right ahead, bro. Yeah, they're endorsing harassment on you because you're acting like a fucking jackass, Toppy. That's why. Do you think my audience doesn't come to me to watch me roast people? That's what I do.
Public humiliation stream.
My guy, you're the one here coming for public humiliation. So if you're getting off on it, please leave. I'm not comfortable with that. I don't consent. None of your logic is working. Can you see nobody here is buying your bullshit, Toppy? You have to accept that you are the crazy person in the wrong here. Yeah, like, Toppy, you're complaining about harassment when you've been, like, harassing people and making, like, blatantly wrong accusations, and... like, all these people are like, no, we're the good guys, so we could be as vile as we want to, and you have to do what we say. Like, I don't get these people that think they have any authority over other people on the internet. Like, who are you? Who do you think you are? You know, why are you fucking important enough to listen to, Toppy? Yeah, here's what I said to you. Placating you is pointless. Because even though Cougar conceded and started putting parental advisory warnings on the videos, you guys are still complaining. And you're still complaining because nothing less than Cougar deleting his entire YouTube channel will satisfy you. Right? Oh yeah, oh my god, I forgot this funny shit you said, Toppy. I'm glad you're here. So you reminded me to like look up these tweets because this is fucking funny.
If you actually think I'm doing all of this shit and draining all of my energy to stop Cougar just because I want someone to be mad at, you must be a fucking retard to think that's true.
Oh no, Toppy said the Riri word. Usually I get in trouble for that. How come he can say it? So dude, it's taking all of your energy to maul at a YouTuber for existing? Really, bro? Like, maybe you should go to a doctor. Oh, I'm being told Toppy has a YouTube channel. Oh, wow, you've got 3,000 subscribers. That's nice. How long has your channel existed? Let's go to the community posts. I've been told there's some good content, some good quality content in here. Toppy! You're gonna make an exposed video on Cougar? Oh my god, you guys are just a content mill. This is amazing. Oh please, I can't wait for that video to come out. Maybe I should subscribe to you to make sure I don't miss it. Oh, let's do that. Oh, your motivation has been down. Well, maybe if you didn't spend all of your waking moment wasting all of your energy on bitching at Cougar, you would have time and energy to make videos. You know, just a little friendly advice from one YouTuber to another. I don't know what he thought was gonna happen.